Okay. Hey, everybody. It is May 15th, 2018, and we are hopping on tonight with one of our special friends and Crossline sisters, Alicia Ha. And we just want to hear a little bit about her journey, how she got started with the oils, and what led her to be doing the business. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So the oils were sort of introduced to me about three years ago, and it was just a time in my life that I was dealing with some health things due to a busy job that I was in. I'm an engineer, and it was very stressful. Um, just lots of, uh, high stresses during construction period, design period. Um, so, so anyway, so a friend introduced me to the oils, and I found them to be amazing. They helped me out a lot, and that kind of started the cycle where I started to want to learn and understand, a bit of the science behind, how come these oils work the way that they were working compared to some of the oils that I had used in the past and that. So that sort of led me to delving into the science and doing more research, understanding, and then I fell in love with them so much. So then decided that I would love to change career paths and actually build a dōTERRA business and actually leave engineering. So I left engineering a year ago, and it's been an amazing journey. Definitely, ups and downs in that, but overall in that, it's been really great. And part of what I love is actually meeting people like you guys and having amazing my sisters. And yeah, so that's been a lot of fun.
I think the one thing that we really admire with you and is the whole making sure that you're taking care of you and the whole personal development journey. And just tell us a little bit, maybe, pull from something that's been really, spoken to you briefly or recently.
Yeah, like the importance of self-care has been something that I've learned sort of through dōTERRA, this journey with dōTERRA. I, in the past, didn't do very good at self-care just because I always felt it was selfish. It was something that you don't do for yourself, right? You're always, giving to others, helping others to obtain their dreams and goals and that. And so I think it was somebody who had once shared with me, had said, similar to when you're on a plane, they always say for you to put your mask on first before you can help somebody else. So if we don't have that oxygen first, how can we help somebody else, right? Or if we're not filling our own cups and that, how can I give to others when I'm working from an empty cup and that? So yeah.
Who's kind of been your maybe favorite, if you could pick one or two recently that you've I know you've done a few courses and stuff.
Yeah, recently I actually had the privilege of going to see Brendan Burchard in live in Phoenix, and his training was amazing. And I think the thing that I loved about it was that he talks about building a business as an entrepreneur, as somebody in personal development, how you have to embody the everything. So it's it's a holistic system in that, which is very in alignment with dōTERRA as well in that, right? We're a holistic business in that. So he talks about, physiology and that, right? So your body maintaining, healthy eating a well-balanced meals, working out, staying hydrated, getting great sleep, and that's really important. He also talks about, psychology in that, right? Your mindset, all the things, any fears, any blocks, any things like that. We need to work through those. And and honor sort of the journey that we're all on as well. Like, the things that happened to you in the past, you can't change that. But however, don't allow that to prevent your progress as you move.
Good.
Yeah, right? Everything is a choice. Like
Yeah.
life is a choice. And so it's a matter of whether you choose to, allow it to like hold you back, or you choose to propel forward in that. So he talks about that. He talks about productivity. So as an entrepreneur in that, productivity is huge. Does a lot on like time blocking, how to set goals and intentions, and then follow through with them as well, right? We want to not only just have goals, but not put them into action in that, right? You want actionable goals. And then the last part, he talks about people. We're in the people business. So nurturing relationships, whether it's our family, our friends, colleagues, people that we work with, and then even like your clients, customers, or future prospects as well and stuff. So
That's really good.
Yeah. So he's been very pivotal in my recent, self-development part as well. Tiffany Peterson is a great also resource. She's got some really good tips and different strategies in that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love how you tune into a lot of that and put a lot of that first, because I think we so often will put that last, and then I think it carries you through a lot of times. If you really can invest. I know we definitely look at you. I look up to you, and I know Kendra does too when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially because we see that you see the importance of it, and you remind us that it is super important, especially doing an entrepreneurial, I can't even say the word, in this type of job, or network marketing and kind of working for yourself, right? If you're not gonna like we're all kind of reading the Rachel Hollis Girl Wash Your Face, and she was saying like it's up to us, it's up to you, you make the decision, you make your day, so it's like investing in ourselves is just one of the best gifts I think we can give each other and give ourselves, right? Is and just, I think being able to have these chats, like you investing in yourself, and then our conversations are so different too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And even just like, learning, recently I've been tapping into a little bit more of alignment, and that's a little bit of into feminine energy. So especially for myself, coming from an engineering background, it is very masculine driven, right? So lots of, not only is it just, being surrounded by a lot of men and that masculine energy, we also as females possess masculine energy as well. So whenever we're in a drive or a push season, that's tapping into that masculine energy in that. But sometimes in that, like, in order for when we're wanting things to be more in flow and in more in tune with, like, our purpose, our soul purpose, or the reason why we're here doing what we're doing, in that we have to tap into sort of that feminine energy. That part's part of where the creativity happens, the collaboration, like what we're kind of doing now. Very feminine energy as well in that. And so I've been learning to try to lean into that a little bit more also in that, because sometimes when you're just in masculine energy where it's just action based, and that sometimes you're just hitting your head against the wall and you're not progressing any further, kind of. So
that's good. I love that. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing with us. Our little ticker is counting down. So anyways, yes, awesome for having you jump on here with us.
Thank you.
I just really, we really appreciate this and love you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.